So, I hear the visual effects for Avatar: The Way of Water are all polished up now.
Yes, they are. I stayed up all night compiling the effects. Alright, what do you think?
Can you make the Na'vi more blue?
Yeah, sure. How about now?
More blue.
Okay.
Several hours of James Cameron yelling more blue later.
James, we've been at this for 12 hours! Aren't the Na'vi blue enough?
Blue enough? Blue enough? The Na'vi can't be blue enough. They must be perfect blue. I don't care how long I have to wait. I'll wait 13 years plus one studio acquisition if I have to. Well, I will leave the visual effects in your hand. I've got to go write the screenplay for Avatar 10, The Way of Making Money.
Go into visual effects, they said. You'll have reasonable working hours, they said.
Hi, my name is Ryan Lane, and welcome to my review channel. So for today's movie, I will be reviewing Avatar: The Way of Water, directed by James Cameron and starring Sam Worthington, Zoe Saldana, Kate Winslet, Stephen Lang, and Sigourney Weaver. Anyway, this film takes place a little over a decade after the events of the original. Sam Worthington plays once again Jake Sully, a former Marine who has now been fully adapted into the Na'vi culture. He has mated with Neytiri, played once again by Zoe Saldana, and he now has 4 kids ranging from little to teenager, and yeah, things are kind of going great, you know? I mean, he's raising some kids, he's found his happiness. That is until the humans show up once again, and the Sully clan is forced to go on the offensive to protect their planet from getting the living bejesus colonized out of it. Anyway, and amidst this fight, they find themselves up once again against Colonel Miles Quaritch, played by Stephen Lang. Now, why he is alive again, I won't spoil it, but it's I won't spoil why he's alive, but simply put, he's alive and he has a bit of an understandable axe to grind with Jake, given how Jake ultimately orchestrated the events that led to his death in the first movie. Anyway, let's just start from the beginning. This film is amazing to look at. The visuals are stunning. The film expands upon the environment of Pandora. We're no longer limited to the forests of the original, and we are now going out to the ocean, both above and below it. The underwater sea life and fauna is beautiful to look at, and has great personality to it, and leads to some stunning sequences, especially as you watch the Jake Sully's family as they adapt to free-diving and seeing just the tribulations they have to go through, ranging from how to breathe underwater for longer periods of time to just how to communicate underwater. It's really good stuff. Plus, the humans' technology has also been expanded upon as well in a way that feels logical and organic, Like there's a whole bunch of advancements, little robots that can build cities in days. They've now got ships that can go out on the water to hunt the Pandoran equivalent of whales. It's all really well done and leads to some great action sequences. So yeah, just overall, visually, this film is amazing. Plus, if you can afford it, I highly recommend seeing this film in IMAX. The depth is just amazing, and I know this is a bit of a cliche, but at times you really feel like you're there, especially when characters are using touch screens and heads-up displays. It's great if you can see it. Otherwise, I'm sure the standard format will work just as well. And also the writing. The writing is improved upon a lot. In the original, the characters didn't have that much depth. I mean, they were three-dimensional, but there wasn't that much to them. With this film, that is majorly improved upon. All the characters have much added depth to them, like the teenage kids of Jake and Neytiri. Their personalities are, like, they have greater personality to them. Like, I mean, essentially, they're all teenagers trying to live up to their parents, and they have emotional anguish that comes with being a teenager. But they never feel two-dimensional. In fact, they're completely believable. They have the hilarious snark as teenagers that comes with them. Plus, while they do rebel against their parents, they do also at the same time wish to live up to their parents as well. So that's just really great, leads to some great emotional conflict between all the characters. Really well done. Plus, even the villain of the first film, Miles Quaritch, played by Stephen Lang, even he gets some added depth to the film as well, with regards to a relationship he has with a boy named Spider, who's been raised on Pandora since he was like just barely a little kid. So that's really great material as well. And just overall, the film has a greater storyline beyond colonizers bad, indigenous good. Like, there's some added depth to the characters. There's some inner clan conflict, like when Jake Sully and his family tried to reach out to the water tribe of Pandora for sanctuary. You know, they're kind of initially rejected a bit on account of the fact that Jake's kids are, you know, multiracial. They have some human DNA in them, and so because of that, they're a little bit ostracized at times. Really great stuff. And just, I love how the film sort of explores how the conflict between the Jake Sully's family and the Water Navi tribe is resolved, and how, despite the fact, you know, that the Water tribe clearly hate the humans and don't want Jake Sully's family to fall victim to them, you know, they still wish to protect the Water tribes as well. So really great there. However, I will say this: the writing does falter a little bit especially because it feels like there are times where it feels like it's trying to set up for more Avatar sequels, specifically with regards to Kiri, played by Sigourney Weaver. Like, so part of Kiri's deal is that she is the daughter of Grace, also played by Sigourney Weaver from the first film, and throughout the film there's speculation as to who her father is and just overall some other things exploring her character, but her character arc is never fully resolved by the end of the film. It kind of just feels like more set up for more Avatar sequels. So yeah, again, the writing's not entirely perfect in that regard. So for those who loved the original and for those who found the original's narrative a bit wanting, this film is well worth the 13-year wait. So with all that in mind, I will be giving Avatar: The Way of Water 4.5 out of 5 stars. Anyway, thank you for watching. Have a good rest of your day. If you like this review and would like to see more like it, be sure to like and subscribe and leave a comment down below. And for today's comment section prompt of the day, what is your favorite James Cameron movie?